Hello friends, welcome to that 1870s Homestead. My name's Rachel, and the last video I was with you guys making things in the kitchen anyway. I was making a lot of DIY beauty products for gifts this Christmas and for myself. One of those I said I would bring back to you was the lotion. And I said I wanted to use it for a minute to make sure, did I want to change anything? And at that time it was really creamy, like a lotion. It has since set up, and my bathroom is quite cold, so if you're in a warmer climate it might not set up quite this firm, but it has set up more like a cream, and I use it every single day. At night before I go to bed I lather it on. When I get out of the showers in the morning I lather it on, and I love it. It soaks right in. Like, I don't spend a ton of time like rubbing it in till I can't feel any of the good oils and fats on my skin. I just let it soak in overnight and throughout the day, and it stays on like a great moisturizer all day long. And I am ready to share this recipe with you. I'm not going to change a lot. I am going to add a little bit of fragrance to it for gift purposes, but for myself I prefer fragrance free. And it smells kind of just like shea butter. Yeah, just like shea butter. So we're gonna get going, but I have another little project right here that you might be able to see that I worked on, not a video, but they turned out so stinking cute. I'm gonna show you guys. How cute is that? And then there's little ones in paper cups. Let me pull one out. A little paper cup. They're fire starters. And it's just like the little snowy look is lint from the dryer and little pine needles with wax. Just absolutely adorable. So I needed to make these because we're out at the cabin, and I save all my candles when they get empty and like the wicks won't burn anymore, but there's still a little bit of wax left, and I pile these up, and then I'll melt that wax down and use it for purposes like this. But they turned out so darn cute that I'm going to gift a few of them too. Isn't that cute? So cute. I just love them. I just wanted to share that with you guys. But come down here and let's make some lotion. Okay, the first thing that we need to work on is melting down our shea butter and our beeswax. So I'm just going to turn this on. This is a really hot burner. I'm just going to turn it on kind of medium to low medium. And I want about a cup of this shea butter. Okay, that's probably good. And then about 4, one second while I get this open. I said pinches in my recipe because that's what I grabbed when I made just a single batch, and I would say a pinch is probably a heaping teaspoon, so 4 teaspoons or so of beeswax. Okay, and then I'm just going to let this melt thoroughly. The beeswax will be the final thing that melts down, so you're going to want to watch for that. Once this is melted down, we'll add the other ingredients. It's not supposed to look like that. So I got distracted and walked away from this when it was melted, and Todd yelled, "Rachel, what are you doing?" And the whole kitchen was filled with smoke. So don't walk away from this and pay attention to it. I'm gonna have to restart. All right, we have it reheated now. Put that in here. Take time to scrape all that out. Beeswax is one of the fastest drying, I don't know, waxes, I guess. So I'm gonna put all that out fast. I'll tell you what got me distracted earlier was all the wedding pictures came in from our son's wedding, and oh, they're so good, and I was just completely engrossed in looking at them and got completely couldn't smell anymore, I guess, and everything. The house is cleared up. We had to open the doors. Okay, now to this I am going to be adding which is what I wanted to really test. This is my leaf lard from our pigs. And I mentioned in the last video that I just wanted to make sure I was really going to enjoy it. It's my first time making a lotion with lard. I have made body butters with tallow several times before. But I wanted to make sure I was really going to like this. And like, I think it's going to be one of my next soaps I try too, is to use our lard to make soap. And I'm adding a 1/4 cup of lard. The beautiful thing about leaf lard is there is absolutely no smell. Like tallow itself even has a smell, in my opinion. I think it will always smell like beef. And the neat thing about that, as I was doing research just on recipes to add the lard to the lotion, one of the neat things I learned is that lard is one of the closest animal fats to our own skin's makeup, like almost exact vitamin D that our skin needs. So it's a great source of vitamin D. It's definitely going to be very similar to increasing our own natural skin elasticity, as well as a great source of collagen production. And what else did I write about? So the beeswax is going to support skin softening, skin hydration, just like the shea butter will. There's the word I was looking for. The lard is an almost exact pH as our skin. So you're not going to be putting anything on your skin that would imbalance your skin's natural pH. Okay, so I'm just melting in this lard. It was in the refrigerator, so it's quite cold. And then we're going to go in with 4 tablespoons of castor oil. Castor oil is a good source of fatty acids for our body, and also acts as a oxidant that we need, antioxidant that we need for our skin. So get that worked in. And the last thing that we're going to be adding is magnesium oil. One of the things that we as Americans are often lacking in our nutrition and getting the right level in our body is magnesium. And adding some magnesium oil to your daily skincare is a great way to bring that back. Magnesium helps with, achy joints. It is preventative for things like if you struggle with restless leg syndrome at night or struggle with just sleepless nights. It's probably because you're low in magnesium. So we're going to add how much magnesium? A cup of magnesium. And if you use magnesium oil, I've had this for a while, and normally it comes in a spray bottle. In the past, I would just spray it directly on my legs at night before I went to sleep. And it does, using it straight like that will give you kind of a, an itchy, tingly sensation. You see how that's coming together now like that? I'm going to let it cool before I go through and really whip it. But putting it in the lotion, using more carrier oils like this for it, I don't get that sensation at all. So it's just a little bit more tolerable. Oh, that's nice. And this is what I thought it was going to stay like when I made it. I thought it was going to be like a really creamy actual like lotion texture. But like I showed you, it sets up nice, like, and it turns really nice and white. Sets up really nice, like, more like a balm. Okay. Now for beneficial essential oils as well as some just added fragrance. I'm going in with clary sage, which is calming, relaxing. It's great for women's health, especially menopausal women. Cedarwood, which again is healing properties for our skin, and bergamot, which is just a nice, uplifting, lovely smell. And these are all not too feminine that a man can't use them. They're all really nice. So I'm going to go in with probably 5 drops of each. Otherwise, not adding fragrance, in my opinion, this smells just like shea butter. Oh, I think it might be just about out of my bergamot. Okay, I probably only got 2 drops of that out of there. Get that essential oil worked in, and then we're going to be ready to jar it up. I showed these little jars as well in the last video. These are wee Yoplait jars that my daughter-in-law blessed me with that her mother had been saving, and I bought just these cute little wooden caps for them. It pours out like the pudding or the texture of homemade pudding when you make it. Alrighty, there we go. So it's gonna go from this to this. Isn't that great? It's a magic, isn't it? So it's gonna set up nice. You probably wanna make it in advance if you are gifting it. I was using it straight out of the jar when I made it last, just carried it up to my bathroom. Let's just rub it in on our skins, and maybe you guys can see the evidence of the silky smooth moisture. Can you guys see that? I don't know, I have old lady hands, but it is just like silky, silky smooth. Oh, nice smell. All right, well, thanks for coming with me to make another fun project. I just took out all of my little fire starters, which are so cute. I mean, gosh, how adorable is that? All right, happy creating in your kitchen. Make things for your family, make things for your household. And start with something. Here's a challenge for you. What are you currently buying that you can look up a recipe for and make for yourself at home? All right, talk to you guys later.